The biggest failure in interview, when I interview people personally, right? I ask them, do you know what's going on in the test automation industry? And people say usually yes. Okay, so the next following question for me is, do you listen to any podcasts? Do you watch any YouTube videos, or do you follow any evangelist in the industry? And people say yes, and I say, can you name a few? People get stumble. I don't know. To know your evangelist in the industry, and especially when you follow them, you can have a very interesting conversation during an interview. You can spark an interest in your interviewer, and he or she will see that you are actually know what's going on right now, what's in trend, right? And then, for instance, speaking on Angie Jones and all the people you mentioned, not many people know there's a test automation university sponsored by Applet Tools, which is probably right now the leader in the UI automation. We're talking the UI validation using the AI. And they have dozens of courses completely free. And there's a lot of great videos on SauceCon that you can watch right now, a recording of. Great, amazing resource for the latest trends in the quality industry. Again, I'm basically trying to show you that if you would like to dive into whatever you are doing, web automation or iOS, Android, backend, AI, anything, machine learning, big data, whatever, it's all available. There's nowadays so many resources that you can follow, which is, can help you to brush up your skills and be up to date. When you are a knowledgeable person about the industry and you come to interview and they ask you, what's going on right now, guys, in this? And you can say, hey, by the way, I was attending the latest online conference on SauceCon and heard a great speech from Parasoft about how you can leverage Selenium and AI. I was like, wow, artificial intelligence is a very hot topic right now. What was so interesting about the presentation? I say, hey, by the way, Chris Colosimo was actually presenting a great tool, right, called Selenic, which was basically solving the industry problems such as flaky test and how to completely avoid them in the real time. And they have self-healing feature, which is actually fixed test on the fly, and you don't have to investigate why they were failing. You're like, oh my God, this is something new. It shows that you are knowledgeable about what's going on in the industry, right? And right away, you're gonna get right on top during the conversation. Either it's conversation with the interviewer as a manager or interviewer as a regular engineer, doesn't matter. You're gonna spark an interest that you are going beyond just regular boundaries of your job responsibilities. Joe Colantonio is actually right now full-time dedicated to the Test Guild. He makes online conferences, free weekly podcasts. He has automation podcasts, performance, security, whatever you want. He actually has a lot of free resources